Oh, we're back. Let's see, so we were following Oriange. Another one of those creeper missions that I despise. Despise is maybe too strong of a word. I don't like them at all. It's cool that they added something new to the game, but this is tedious and annoying. And sometimes glitchy. Alright, so where are you going? Especially, especially since they're so generic. Have nothing interesting differing from one to the other. It's oh, who's there? I'm just gonna turn around. Oh, that's about it. The other just not good quests in my opinion. That's the thing. The game is like the story and other elements are so good that people can overlook shit like this.
Thine arrival is timely as ever. Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Living Way, I presume?
Did I have?
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity.
I don't think that's what they meant though.
And Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life. I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade and Flamine her beloved daughter.
Yes, but you were working for the greater good.
Whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. They would not be moved even had I thought to protest. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives.
Yes, that you can be blamed of.
Terrible costs.
But at the same time you supported them in what they wanted to do.
That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians. In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good. Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
Or mayhap none of us would be here today.
Selfish wants born of everlasting regrets.
You can't live on maybes.
Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation. The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle, haunted by ghosts of those we have lost, clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
You can't. There's no right way to weigh life. You just do the best you can. Sometimes there is no right answer, exactly.
I am not alone in my discomfort, then?
No, I don't want to
Just
leave the
surprising.
reflections behind.
Though perhaps not. We Scions are wont to debate strategy at length, but are resolute and unwavering in execution. Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly. I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond. 'Twould be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
Good. Good.
What are they saying? Curse these ears and had bugger all.
Living way.
No matter. We've got our plans.
Huh? Their plans? What? Uh-oh. What is this? In truth, my reason for trying. It's the reason I set out alone. So you missed to be refused amity, and so I ask, would you join mine endeavors? What are thine endeavors? I thank thee for accompanying me. It is a simple plan, in truth, we shall not. Difficult decisions must need be made, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind. Yes. I would offer them a gift, but its making does require a most singular ingredient. Are you going to offer them carrots? Oh, these look cool. Daphnia. Eggies. Ah, an abundance of spongoi. Excellent. A chance to spy this aggregation when crossing the prison. The spell taught me by the Numo. I believe this shall suffice. Fashion. May they prevail upon thee to stand watch while I perform. Sure. Stand at watch. And we're probably gonna get attacked, because otherwise why would I be standing watch? A hostile presence! More enemies have joined the fray. No more standing watch? Let's see how Riange is faring. How's it going, bruh? How about now? No? No? Are you ready now? There. It is done. A magic thing. Rare is the occasion I conjure my own. It is nevertheless the most useful skill. Resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is one of my own choosing. Asa Oriange? Oh, thank goodness, I thought you had been eaten. I had perhaps fallen into a crater. Eh? Ishtola has been looking all over for you, Asa. She says she needs to speak with you about something most urgent. Dire, even. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Asa alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Uriange. But worry not, it just so happens we need your help with an errand, delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Beastway Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loporites. Maybe even so. I will lend you Uriange for mule work while I suppose I should be going then. This is not at all suspicious. I mean, yes, very good. Let us not keep you then. Says she away. Greatest enclave somewhere there. Worry not, also I shan't be long. Yeah, sure. Let's see what plans the little devils have in store for me. What manner of I can't. They're way too cute. I can't believe they're malicious. They're just maybe misinformed or scared. In other words, I don't think they would assassinate. Or are they just going to lock me in here with Ishtola and everybody else? Will they treat with Urianji? I see Thancred, I see Ishtola, and I see Growing Way. Oh, back so soon? I thought you'd be away for far longer. What do you mean? You told me to come here. There emergency? I said no such thing. As you're here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, a companion of Growing Way, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. To live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. But anyway, he's like the summoners, or perhaps there's a way to slow him down. What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here, maybe enjoy a cold mug of... Well, if it's really that important. You can try using these balls of mouse flesh? Not to be confused with the other... What? Running Way's other notable feature is his incessant chatter. So you'll have no trouble finding him in a crowd. And when you do, try lobbing your balls at... What is wrong with you? I need to send this to somebody. What the... True, but if it proves effective, he was here in greatest Ansvale when last I saw him. Let us split up and find him. English isn't my main language, and sometimes my brain just farts. I just can't. Where are you at, Running Way? Search your surroundings for Running Way. Move the camera. Oh, okay, so I'm actually throwing balls at him apparently. That's not Running Way, it's that Running Way. Unassuming low parade, unassuming low parade. Oh? Is that him? He's milling about? This would be him in a crowd. Oh? That might be him then. Not standing still anyway. There you are. Oh! Wait. Running Way? God! Way too fast. That's smart. If this was meant to be a joke, it isn't funny. Hello, running away. We meet again. Yes, I'm running away. You mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your ball? Of moose flesh. I just can't. Highly knowledgeable about the final days. Ha, that's the most ridiculous thing I've heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? I see we got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the great voyage. It's true that Heidelin did impart to us some knowledge, but I know about as much as any other operator around here, less probably. I don't know why. I better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but if there's nothing else... And I'm off. So they're just trying to keep us busy. Question is, oh, why? The jig's up, growing way. Got some explaining to do. Find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? Well, I found him, but he doesn't know anything. So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, growing way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, that's it. I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Drawing a blank, though. As I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. What of Uriange? I assume you spoke to him earlier, but... His way to Watcher's Palace with Living Way? In growing way sudden loss of memory and our lack of other lads. Elites, maybe. Time would be better spent lending Uriange a hand. What? Now hold on a moment. It's all coming back to me. Yes, I remember. Ah, you sneaky bastard. For is in the archives, yes. That's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. Now that's a no purse. That's a doubt. Press X for doubt. Sneaky. Growing way. Fidgeting with nervous energy. But is it from excitement or worry? Oh, what to do? I promised them I'd help, but... I promised I'd help, so that's what I'll do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza. Eastern wing. Follow me. And another wild goose chase. I expect I'm up to something, but if there's ought to be learn of the final days, I think it best we play along. For now, at least. I agree. I totally agree. What's there left to learn? Enhance Divine Veil. It's a healing effect to Divine Veil. Which one was Divine Veil again? I'm so bad at remembering names. 86 Expiation. Another instant AoE, I guess. Holy Sheltron. It's unexpected damage to target and all. Oh, this has a recast. So it's not an ability. 250 for the first enemy, 50 less for the remaining. Combo action, Confiteor. Oh, so it's 1, 2, 3, Confiteor, and then this, I guess. Blade of Truth. Targeted all enemies nearby it. 350. Combo action, Blade of Faith. Combo action, Blade of Truth. Is this a new AoE combo? 900 to target and all enemies nearby it. So that's Confiteor, and then 1, 2, 3, a new combo, I guess. Goring cannot be stacked with that of Goring Blade. Huh, that's gonna be weird. Just seeing it in plain text, I can't figure out how it's going to work yet. Probably need to play with it later. And then what was the... Upgrade Spirit Within to expand... Oh! So this will be upgraded to Expansion, which was... Oh, the instant cast, so it just upgrades that one. Okay, okay. And then adds healing effect to Divine Veil. Plus play Fire, Riot Blade, Sentinels. Sheltron. Divine Veil. Oh, okay, this is Divine Veil. And it also, like, besides shielding, adds a healing effect. That's cool. Even more utility. Alluring Alag. Named that way. I'm assuming those are the other two Aetherite thingies. Ether current. If they are, the next thing I'm gonna need to actually collect all of them so I can fly here on the moon. Knocking way. Hey person, yes you, do you have a moment? You see, ever since we opened inspection, I hear him sighing from all the way over here. Think he'd be unable to help himself from opening up to you though. You're never so fond of people. Sure. I'll go listen to his troubles. Many thanks, my friend. Knocking way. Brusque operator has mind to do something dangerous. Here you have a prisoner for excitement and adventure, is that correct? Then I assume in your travels you have doubtless heard tales of the Allegans. The Allegans? Don't get me started. Thought as much? That's because I have plans to survey an elegant relic not far from here. Weapons guarding it, however, make it too dangerous for me. I'll escort you and slap some bitches. Much obliged. Now, let's be off. No time to waste. Do 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 do. Well, let's do the one in here, because that's doable. And while we look for the other ether currents, we'll do the one that's all the way outside. Do 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 do. Oh hi, your friend said you're depressed or feeling down. Can I help you? Dreaming way. Stay focused, dreaming way. Sure, you're no working way, but... oh my. You're not a loporite. Nodders? Am I dreaming? Is the day finally here? Am I truly talking to a visitor from Aetheris? Whatever can I help you with, kind madam? One of your friends asked me to check on. No, just make conversation. How did you know? In any case, couldn't bother an honored guest with my silly troubles. Oh no, just let me help you. If you insist, perhaps I could share a nibble of what's on my mind. But first, may I ask your name? A truly spectacular name. I'm sure it speaks to your character in one way or another. If only I could say the same for mine. Perhaps it was a mistake to choose dream from that tome of words. For try as I might, I have no such thing, and seeing everyone else live up to their names has only made me more aware of it. The people of Aetheris, on the other hand, seem to dream a great deal. Have you any advice for me? Focus on what you love to do. But that's the problem. I haven't the foggiest idea what that would be. Though my fellow Loperites might. I've known them since we were created, so perhaps they see something in me that I cannot. With their help, you must be able to find an objectively appropriate dream for me to pursue. You know best what would be of service to mankind after all. Alright. I'm all ears, so you need only tell me once you've come up with something. Anything at all. Let's see what his fellow Loperites have in mind for him to pursue. Peruse. Oh, there. He's no sluggard. I can tell you that. Always happy to lend a paw when there's work to be done. Compared to some others, well, let's just say that he's a great help. Helping way? Helping way? Much? Do 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 do. Acquaintances. I don't know about Hemingway. Can't say I know him terribly well. He's always rushing off on a new task, just as soon as he finishes the old one. I always thought him a good sword, though. Gooding way? Rushing way? Nah. Helping way. Dreaming way, he can do anything he sets his mind to. He doesn't complain about getting his paws dirty either. That said, I'm not sure I can think of anything he's particularly gifted at. Everything way? Jack of all trades way? I don't know. Name that way. Supporting way. Did I have a lot of interest to share? Please say they did. Oh, they said this and that. That's more or less what I expected, I suppose. Nice enough, but in no way gifted. Perhaps I was never meant to dream. It's never too late to dream. You can do it. You really think so? Goodness, people are truly as kind as they say. In that case, I promise not to give up until we found my dream. Even if it's the last thing I do. That got grim. Let's exhaust our other options before we go for anything potentially lethal, shall we? Yes. Let's not do anything rash and stupid. Compared to what I'm gonna do with your other colleague who sent me on an Alec ruin mission. Buzzingly, is it upstairs? It's upstairs. Yank. Take me to upstairs way. Upper burrows. Oh, this is actually closer than I thought. Buzzing way. Hemingway. What's a Hemming? Eh. What is going on here? The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. Guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough! If you have nothing else to tell us of the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but the moon was to be a perfect paradise for the people of Eternis. I'm running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. I hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer. We found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw our potential, so you others must be kept here. Ah, so that's Living Way's game. Run us about in circles and feeling that lock us away so we can't put the planet at risk. Everyone except Urianji. He understands what's at stake, what must be done. I fear you misjudged us, Growing Way. Never have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means of escape. That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aetherius and her reflections to their doom. There's a way to avert the final days. I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts will never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. The people of Etheris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe, and we'll finally get to see all their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh no. Oh no! It's the attack of the Loporets! Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Oh no, we're gonna have to knock the fuck out of these Loporets. That's sad. I don't wanna beat them. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us with sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up. Oh my god, Tancred. Have mercy. Agreed. Let us reconvene where Argos awaits outside. Do we really have to knock them out? That's mean. That's bullying. Dude, and they're so easy to... Poor Loporits! Ah, that hurt! We need reinforcements! Oh god, they actually brought reinforcements. No, dude, not like this. This is not the way. Growing way returns to stop you. Sorry, dude. Kick your teeth in. We're not gonna let all the reflections die. As kind as your people have been, this is not the way. We have to save them. The jig is up! The Loporits have gone mad! Mad with power! Tiny paws! Oh shit, now it makes sense! Tiny paws! Oh my god, that's perfect. That's just... Tiny paws. Some more random stuff solved, that's good. Huh? No. Short. Argos, take us away from here. The rabbits are coming. Must hurry to the Watcher's Palace and find Urianger. Where are you taking him? Why are you running?
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Etheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Before it's too late.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose?
Exactly. This is
For
so
millennia,
wholesome.
you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations. Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Atheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing! We Loperids were born of Heideland's love for Atheris.
Singing way.
That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe.
It's not as easy as
If there's
that.
anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
It's only going to be as a last measure.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides. Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Atheris are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star. Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I
don't think we have met.
we've met.
My name's
Pudding way.
Pudding Way.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Pudding Way. Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure, but one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words. A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson.
Fuck, stop it.
The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I want to understand, but...
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure
To live
assist
just
you and
doesn't mean
yours
just
in
being
embarking
alive.
on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Shit.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
And now they bonk us and tie us and put us in a prison.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort.
Yes, exactly.
To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Fuck yeah.
Should the worst come, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Burning red. Fuck yeah. How came it into your possession? Ah, dude, this is so good. How very like her. Guided by its light, we may come to know her true intentions. They remain a mystery to us. Elpis, you do well to remember the name.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
Ah, don't worry, Rat Mafia. I knew deep down inside you were well met.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
Oh yeah, we knocked him the fuck out.
But of course! And when next we welcome more guests from Atheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. The Charlayan Forum, yes?
Yes. Everybody knew it.
How did you know?
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement. Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans.
Indeed.
But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Oh, Alphina's gonna tear the fuck into his dad in the forum. With this new information, he's gonna give them an earful. It was a relief to see Living Way was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well. Though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them of what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, in all our fellow scions. Now we have only the... Before we go back to Earth, I'm going to get all the currents. I have one here somewhere, one here probably, and the quest. How many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so that's quite a few. Then most of them should be on this side of the map. Since on this side it's still 600 and that's a lot of distance. So if one would be here, that would show up first. Which probably means there's no other ones on this side of the map. Dun, 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 dun. Question is, how the heck do I get up there? Here and then... No. North. How the heck do I get up there? Hurry. Let's try this. Even if it's going to take a while. Because it seems like there's another bridge. Maybe we can go from here out and then through there. Bam 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 bam. Also, I'm pretty sure I should be sending my retainers on any mission. I can't really go there though. Oh. "93 elms to the west." Huh? Underground? I'm confusion. Maybe there's a whole new area underground then. I don't get it. Alright, well, let's just continue playing then. That bridge. And this will get to this one, alluring Lalag. Yes, I get it. There has to be others. Can't be just that one. See? 200 and something to the south. It's more like it. How the heck do I get down? Ew. Heimdall's left side. Is it the Heimdall? From Norse mythology? The Watcher of the Gateway, or whatever his title was? It's a huge ass freaking ship. And it looks alec. Southwest. Oh, right here. Crash site is a fighting. Oh, so it is an alec crash site. This is the one he wanted to investigate. Investigate the elegant relic. Stop it. Stop it. Bad droid. Confiteor. That's one relic. This should be the second. And then somewhere around there, the last. Boom. Oh. A box. Transportable, yes. Smaller box is transportable. Found the box. I have no idea what it does, but I found the box. Oh, he's under attack. One, 2, 3, 4. Confiteor. Yes, I found the box. F off. Alright, that's back at the base. So what I need now is ether current. Southwest. Oh, there it is. There it is. Northwest 587. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that one because it seemed underground. Any other bright ideas? Let's see if I go here. And then cut right. And there's a bridge, yeah, here. Let's see how that works out. 784 northeast, no. No. Oh, there's only two left. There's that one that he keeps sending me to, and then one must be here somewhere. And then the one underground, I'm gonna have a hard time figuring out where it is. Unless it's something I haven't unlocked yet. Can't even tell how to cross there. Can't figure it out. Here maybe? I'll try again. Wait later. $722 to the north. Nay. Oh, that's the first crossing I learned about, the one where you go down and then up, I think. Still to the north. This one. .541 to the north. Still north. That's not where I want to go. I know about that one. Has to be another one somewhere. Northwest. Give me my ether currents. I guess there's none in this corner because it keeps pointing to that one, which is on the other side of the freaking map. Still northwest. Alright. Let's try yet again. Glory to Alag. Right, so there's no freaking way to cross here. It just isn't. So I don't know what the heck you want from me. Discover a new location. Alright. I see it. Let's give in this quest. Think I get it now? Do 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 do. Let's see if I can figure it out now. If I still can't find it, I'm just gonna ask someone from the FC to just fly me to the last two. Ba bum bum bum. All the way there. finally be able to cross, maybe? Question mark? Oh, this was the problem with it being under freaking ground or whatever. This one I don't think I can solve. So is there another one here? Can't figure where the other one is. If this one underground doesn't let me collect it. Somehow eventually we're gonna go where freaking what's his fucking face is. Where Zodiac died, and somehow we're gonna go in the crevices underground in a cave system or something. I'm assuming that's how you get the last of them. And she doesn't let me do at the moment. Go underground, that is. Oh! Sneaky bastard. And will I now be able to fly? Heck yeah! I can now fly! Fly away! Right, back to the story, now that this is over with. Chocobos on the moon! No, Laika. Chocobo was the first animal in space. Estou lá skin into ethers. Yup, let's do it. Just do it. Knowing now the face of the early calamity, there's much to discuss with Alfino and the others. Return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest. Yeah, I can't believe all the shit we've done so far was just a warm-up. You still have Xenos and the actual fucking end of days. Ay, 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 ay. The nether gate. Back to the nether gate. Teleport back to Earth. I scarcely believe we went to the moon and have time to reflect on it later. Right now we need to head back to camp, Broken Glass, and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. And every mission now on here as well. They'd only just begun to treat the temperate prisoners when we left. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest. So we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed. Anyway, to Camp Broken Glass. One step at a time. Speak with Tancred. And then... You just teleport there? Sweet. Sweet. She probably uses at least a few of them, like this are better item level than what I have. Then open Fusion, maybe this is even better. And then open the other one. $82, $157. Yeah, this is even better. Vitality, this is better. Launchion. Fear gun. Let's open these, I guess. And then the rest I'm gonna start opening with Red Mage. So Fear gun. Then I'm only missing a Fear gun helmet. Which is probably the one I have on this quest right now. Yeah. We're going back to elegant design. No, I don't really like it. But whatever. To update the gear. And then social? No. Character? Armor, inventory, check on the money. Trade. Collection. Glamour plate? Okay, it doesn't work here. That's what I wanted to see. It is so good to see you all again. No words for your lunar adventures. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? Succeeding in subduing the tempered inside the Tower of Babel. Took many alive. The number requiring care has grown exponentially. Inclement conditions have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. Aid from allied nations, some are unnecessarily hesitant. Several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavor to see them safely and transported and subsequently cured. Will all the tempered be relocated? Nay. Has sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it's a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. Not for Alfie and Alice's timely assistance. I dare say none of them would have been with us today. Come to any decision regarding Garlemald? Nay. Tremendous has happened here. Must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. Other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, that each and every tower has vanished. For Mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Thavnir. Have been rescued and receiving treatment. Yeah, the beast tribes have received instructions in the magics needed to cure tampering. The mother porks is a distance. Yeah, I'm sure she's happy about everybody coming to her for porksies. For the contingent, several unmarried. And others. Lucy and I will remain along with the small force. Indeed. I believe that accounts for recent events here, so what of the moon and the Telophoroi? Well, we killed them over this and did that, we fought God again. Oh, and there's the rat people. Pray your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There's still much we don't know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. You'd be willing to contact them in our stead. Yes, of course. I'll send word forthwith. I'll also release your fellow scions for their present duties. They may return to Charlian. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mr. Skryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldassian Annex. Thank you, I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let us be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. Very confrontation with Zodiac, you said Xenos to here to Garlemald. There is merit in doing so. Nay. If they found him, they would not likely live exactly. If you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. Exactly. He's just waiting for me to get interested in him. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. Vandalion is no more, and now his own people turn against him. Why am I so sleepy? It seems he's not, but his bloodlust to keep him company. I mean, that's enough for him. That's how he works. Better that than an army to see it dated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray a safe passage back to Charlian. Oh, right. Are we actually gonna get let into Charlian? Even if they're in the wrong? They're still gonna be, we know better. Goddamn bastards. Let's see. In the Baldessian Annex. Do, 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 do. The Bald Essian Annex. It's the bald man. Do, 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 do. Gentlewoman Victoria Rose. Trio! Welcome back, Asa. We're so terribly worried. No, we were worried about you collapsed. And for that, I apologize. Hadeling called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. My pleas were faint but desperate. Came after feels like a dream, barely remember. My body flowing through the live stream towards Garlemald. Aches and force bites, exhausted of ether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh. Just in that moment I understood Raha's weariness from the Tower of Zod. With that I could laugh at a time like this. But we prevented Zodiarch. I'm curious to know what else took place on that moon. To release the final days upon the world. Yes, let us reconvene. Let's see what Alfie and Alice have to say about this shit. They're gonna be fuming about the forum and their dad. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all, we understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? Ah, he's doing Red Ambassador on the moon. Red at the wheel. The final days, as befell Amarat. And we are to escape via the moon? What of the source and its reflections? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin. So, how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at the present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as the case in the time of the Amarat, the solution would be to alter the flow of ether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished it by summoning zodiac sacrifices. Should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying and underlying the catalyst for the final days. A feat which even the Amaratines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum. There is still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. Final days of Minecraft. We command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Loporites in secret all this time, there is surely more they can tell us. Forgive the interruption, but I have urgent news. Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside, some sort of announcement. What is Father up to now? There's only one way to find out. I'm going to tell everybody they need to evacuate? No, you bitches aren't getting evacuated. And leaving the whole world to die.
Order! Order, I say!
Order!
I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Charlian, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether.
You deny they existed, bitch!
For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Oh, now you can talk. Bitches.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well. "270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom. Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
You won't be those people.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
No, the fuck you won't. You're not the people who are supposed to survive. Not when it's so easy for you to triage life.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
No, that doesn't make him a good man.
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit.
It doesn't matter. He's still willing to forsake everybody.
Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Even if he's not going to be as harsh as me, he definitely has things to say.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father. as well.
Yes. She's not gonna hold back. He's the diplomat.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Nay, we do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Our business is you're a
Though we
piece of
cannot
shit.
boast the boundless wisdom of Charlian, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father.
It is
It is
indolence.
indolence.
Fuck yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna cry.
This is why we choose to fight.
Screw him.
Task for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
That's all you have to say, you piece of shit.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action, and there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
Exactly.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Shall we then? To the Annex, to prepare for tomorrow.
Craving a midnight snack, were you? I did consider bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion. I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind. I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off. It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd taken control of your body. An altogether terrifying experience, to say the least, and one that served as a harsh reminder. No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you. And as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that. Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself. Because you really, really should. It goes without saying that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices. Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum. When I looked father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy, it wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too. But is it true they brought back tempered Garlean soldiers?
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance. Well, what have we here? Hey, are you all right? Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more. The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. Yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?